Hi guys, I'm Peggy from the Witch's Garden, trying to grow a cut flower garden here on my allotment in Kanagawa, Prefecture, Japan. Thanks for checking out my channel. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been down at the allotment. We got COVID in our house, which means we have been isolating for the last 10 days. And I haven't been to the allotment. Key went down a couple of times to give it some water, but we've also had a typhoon hit, and it was a pretty big typhoon. Lots and lots of rain very quickly and a really, really high wind. So I'm actually quite nervous about what the garden is going to look like. We're going to jump in the car now and go down there. It is definitely one of the downsides of having an allotment as opposed to a garden, in that I can't get to it every day. I can't see what's going on with it every day. So I'm really nervous that it might be flattened, that all my flowers have come and I've not been deadheading them, so they're going to have gone to seed already. I don't know what kind of state it's going to be in, but let's go have a look. Okay, so here we are down in the garden, and everything is looking really wind beaten. Look at my poor amaranth. Oh dear. That's not good. Now, I didn't put any support netting over this, which was a bit silly, because you can see the stuff that's had some support netting is doing much better, and obviously it's much too big now for me to do that, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Oh dear. This tomato plant, I think we're going to get rid of it because it's taking over. It's massive. Let's have a look. My poor amaranth. I mean, it's looking very wind beaten. I'm probably going to have to get stakes and stake this all. But on the bright side, we're actually getting some amaranth coming. Oh, what a mess. It's my dahlia, guys. Obviously not enjoyed the wind either. The others are looking not too bad. The cosmos is kind of everywhere. Typhoons! Never again will I complain about Scottish weather. Obviously I've not been down in a while, so many of my sunflower have come out and now need deadheaded. There's lots of them that have dried out on the stalk. I mean, there's still lots of buds in there as well, which is nice. But yeah, let's get to it, try and fix some of this mess. A little bit of good news is that the zinnia seeds that I put down here to see if I can get better zinnia seem to have liked all the rain, and they're doing quite well. So maybe I will get some late season zinnia. Also my bunny tails, now I asked Key to help me with some weeding and he thought this was grass and pulled them out. So I kind of gathered them back up and put them back in, and it seems like they might actually have survived. Maybe, at least two of them have. My gomphrena is starting to come as well, which is great news. So it's not all bad in the garden. It's looking big and fluffy and full of colour. Some of my green zinnia are actually looking quite nice too. Not grape zinnia, nice zinnia. And what's the difference? Mosquito on my wrist. Okay, so I've just done some emergency repair on the amaranth. I've tried to tie up as much of it as possible, but it's still not very pretty, and it's definitely just a band-aid. So I'm going to have to head to the garden centre and buy stakes and get these properly staked now. But it's really fragile though, it breaks very, very easily. And I'm starting to get flowers as well, so I hope I can save it. I hope I can save it. I've also very roughly tied my dahlia that was lying flat onto this stake so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of netting over that, so hopefully when the other dahlias start to grow through, they'll have the netting to support them. My cosmos doesn't look like it's been enjoying the weather much either. It's all looking a bit sad and crispy. I mean, lots of buds on it, but a bit sad and crispy. Oh, I hope this can survive, but it does not bode well for the rest of the season, because this is us just getting started on typhoon season. Disaster. Okay, so we've got support netting on, so hopefully that will help the dahlia as it gets taller, and for any other strong winds that are coming. These rows are starting to feel very, very, very skinny now that everything's growing up. I am having to squeeze past things to try and get to the flowers, and you may have noticed I made a rookie mistake in that I planted my sunflower in the wrong place. So I planted them here, but that's actually causing them to put a shadow on this row next to it. So I know for next year that all my tall stuff should be over there, so that it's not shading out anything else. And I think maybe that's why this row is taking so much longer than everything else to actually grow. So all that's left to do now is harvest whatever there is to harvest and deadhead whatever has gone too far. And I'm going to put my hat on because it's getting really hot. Here we go. Getting quite a lot of Ami, which is nice. It's pretty, and it's got a pretty good stem length on it. Finally some filler, yes! So my cosmos flowers are very small, but they are coming through with lots and lots of petals on them. It'd just be nice if they were a bit bigger. I'm going to wait for them to come out a bit more. There are a few flowers on them, but there's a lot more buds. So I'll just let them flower out a bit more before I start cutting them. Right, let's go see if there's any zinnia ready. Through the tiny gap. Through the tiny gap. Okay. They're all looking a bit sad and droopy. Right, let's see what we can do with them. Even when you're deadheading these, you want to cut them on a nice long stem so that the plant puts up another nice long stem. Don't just cut the flower off at the top. Take the whole stem off. Okay, that's what we've got. It's not much, but it's not nothing. For not being down here for 10 days, it's not so bad. Now I just need to start on the sunflower, which I'm not looking forward to. Okay. And get them in the shade. Right, sunflower, let's be having you. One so far, and he's not looking very happy. Look at this one. I got my first teddy bears. How amazing are they? I like you guys. Not all bad news then. I am losing a lot, but I don't feel too bad about it because there's a lot of buds coming as well. So I can see often just where I'm cutting off a flower, there's more coming. So not a total waste, I guess. It's a good thing about branching sunflower. Now I just have to fight my way in there. These rows are definitely too close together. Next year we're only planting the smaller sunflowers. I'm too short for this. for me to put in a vase. They're all way too open, they're not going to last very long, but I'll take them home anyway. Right, never growing copper queen again. Again, I got some. Whew. Okay, I'm going to stop there because my bucket's full. I can't fit anything more in. I've still got a handful here. That's bloody hard work for a tiny person. They're so big and so tall and there is no room in there. But yeah, I'll take these home and see what I can do with them, see if any of them are salvageable. And I'll come back down later with some stakes and try and see if I can help my amaranth out a bit. I'm glad I got the netting on for my dahlia. I don't know what to do about my cosmos. I'm just hoping that if we come down and water it again tonight, we've got some rain forecast for tomorrow as well, that it'll look a little less crispy. Definitely looking more brown than green right now. But yeah, that's not bad. Slightly flattened garden, but some flowers. But I mean the carnage. Let me show you the carnage. So many sunflower down. But by deadheading them, I'm making sure that the plant keeps putting out new blooms. So it seems like a waste, but like I said, there's actually a lot of new buds coming in behind them. So not all bad news. It's looking a lot less flowery. The ones I can't reach.